Starting a business in Asia can be one of the best ways for you to live in the region for the long term. And I wanted to take some time of yours today to talk about some of the best visa options, some of the best business visa options that you can study, that you may want to consider when going to these places, when going to the more popular countries in Southeast Asia. And I also want to talk about the mindset, the reasons why people do that, why people start businesses. So the mindset is that people need some source of income. You know, they moved from the West to Southeast Asia, and it is time for them to start making some money, because if you're not making money, you can't really afford to live in Thailand, Malaysia, the Philippines, Vietnam, Cambodia, Indonesia. Doesn't matter where you want to live, as long as you have income, you can make it work. Now, coming from the West, moving to Southeast Asia, a lot of us don't have a regular job anymore. Neither does it make sense to work a job in those countries, because the pay is going to be much less. But the pay is only going to be less for less skilled jobs. Should you have a highly skilled job, you know, where there is a lot of demand because there isn't a lot of supply, meaning there aren't a lot of foreigners, a lot of skilled foreigners, or a lot of skilled locals, you know, available for those jobs, then you may actually end up getting paid a good amount of money, and possibly the equal or even more than what you get paid for the same skill, for the same job in your home country. It is possible, but most people, they want to move to Southeast Asia and they want to have some kind of job or business. So starting a business sounds like a good idea, right? Especially if you can sell something that's unique and something that's in demand. There's nothing better than that. Plus, you're going to get the visa as well. And that's really important, because living in Asia on a tourist visa is possible, but not likely, because governments have tightened up, governments have changed their visa policies. They've become more conservative towards allowing foreigners to live in the region for the long term. Another reason why foreigners want to start businesses is because they want to have a lot going on with their wives. You know, they want to have a family business, you know, a business that their wife can work as well, that their Asian wife can work as well, that the Asian wife can run as well. That's really important. Maybe they have kids and maybe they want to create this unity, but often foreigners really want that. They want to have a family business, they want to have a happy business, because if you can make this happen, then chances are you're going to have a fantastic time in Asia, right? Foreigners also start businesses in Asia because labor is cheap. Labor affordability is nowhere as competitive as it is in Southeast Asia. And I also have to point out that there are more and more skilled workers in Asia. A lot of them are fluent in English. You know, they may have a thick accent, but they know English very well. They know how to explain themselves, and they know how to take instructions from you, the foreigner. That's really important. And yeah, labor affordability and the fact that there are many skilled Asians that would be suitable for a job that you're looking to hire people for is a definite factor for foreigners wanting to start companies in the region. Because if you can cut down your costs, right, if you can pay less for good work, for skilled work, then why wouldn't you do that? Because it increases your profitability so much more. If we take a look at Vietnam, a country where the average monthly wage, you know, is set at 4.2 million Vietnam dong, which comes down to roughly $190, $195. It's not a lot of money. So you can hire somebody, you know, and just pay them the minimum wage, and, you know, you can get great output. Now, it doesn't mean that you're going to find people that are willing to work for you for such little money, because sometimes you need more skilled workers. You need people with experience. So of course you can pay them more, right? But what I'm trying to say is that the minimum wage in a place like Vietnam or Thailand is significantly lower than it is in a place like the United States, Germany, France, Greece. Wherever you look in the West, the minimum wage is going to be multiple times higher than it is in most Southeast Asian countries. Hong Kong and Singapore are exceptions, but most places like Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, the Philippines, Indonesia, Malaysia as well, you know, the minimum wage is so much lower, and the amount of skilled workers that you find in those countries is just mind-boggling. You find so many skilled workers who are actually looking to get hired by a foreign company so they can, first of all, better themselves, you know, get more skills, And they also know by working for a foreign company they actually can expect a much higher salary than when working for a local company. So they kill multiple birds with just one stone. All right, let's talk about the visa options, because that's the exciting part. You know, you're looking to move to Southeast Asia and you just don't know how to do it, right? What visa options do you have? Let's start with Malaysia, one of my favorite countries, right? You can get an entrepreneur visa for Malaysia in case you are a new entrepreneur or established entrepreneur with a track record, right? So if you're a new entrepreneur, you can still apply for the Malaysia Tech Entrepreneur Program with the contingency that you have something valuable to offer in the tech sector. So if you run like a marketing agency, like a digital consultancy, if you're running a crypto company, if you build a cryptocurrency, right? I'm just giving you examples. If you sell some kind of services online, some kind of coaching program, you know, if you are doing anything online related, like you're offering web services, doesn't matter. If you're a freelancer, right? If you're whoever, as long as you make money from a digital source, if you have a digital skill, then the Malaysia Tech Entrepreneur Program may just be the right option for you. You need savings of 50,000 ringgit, okay? You need to prove that. You need to show your bank statements from the past 3 months with an average monthly balance of at least 50,000 ringgit. And then, you know, there's a couple of other things you need to do. You need to send in your application. You need to get a clean criminal record certificate. This is a requirement, not an option. You need to have that. And you need to sign up with a Malaysia Digital Hub. So that's like a co-working space. Why does the government want that? Well, they want functioning entrepreneurs. They don't want people that just sign up to get the visa. They want people who contribute to Malaysia's economy. That's why they want you to sign up for a co-working space, a digital hub, whatever you want to call it. So you need to get that agreement from that place, and you can just get, you know, like a fixed desk, a monthly option, and that would be the way to go. That gets you a 1-year renewable entrepreneur visa for Malaysia. In case you're an established entrepreneur with a track record, you may apply for the 5-year entrepreneur visa. Very much the same requirements, the clean criminal record certificate. You do need, again, savings of at least 50,000 ringgit in your bank account, you know, every single month for the past 3 months. That's important. And then you also need to prove business performance. So you need to show that your business has generated significant volume over the past years, because if not, then you're not an established entrepreneur. You can qualify for the new entrepreneur visa. But the 5-year entrepreneur visa is great because you can also bring dependents with you to Malaysia. Thailand's startup entrepreneur visa is also a great option. It's the smart startup, but it's a little bit different. It works differently to Malaysia's entrepreneur visa. In order for you to get this visa in Thailand, you need to attend an incubation or accelerator program. So the government wants to make sure that you're really laser focused, that you attended this program so that you're on the right track, so that you're actually qualified to do that. And with that, you would get a 6-month visa. And once you set up your business, you set up the bank account, you made some significant progress, it can be renewed for up to 2 years. That would be the way to go. And you need savings of about $18,000, very similar to Malaysia's program. You need to show bank statements to prove your savings. And another option would be Vietnam's residence through business incorporation program. So with this option, what you can do is you can incorporate a company in Vietnam. The capital requirements are there, which, you know, is not really the case for a place like Malaysia. So in Vietnam, you can also get that, but you need to make sure you have the capital required to start the business in the first place. If you don't have the capital, the government will not allow you to open up the business. On the positive, if you manage to find a business category, if you have a business idea and you have the capital, then you can get a residence visa for Vietnam, which is not the case for Thailand or Malaysia. So Vietnam has more difficult entry requirements, more difficult startup requirements, but on the other hand, they're giving you a better visa. If you want to start something like a consultancy, some kind of digital marketing agency, you need to put up some significant capital. It must be deposited into the account, and it then must be used to pay for business expenses, such as labors, you know, like if you work with some kind of outsourcing firm, if you have invoices to pay, that's what the money can be used for. As we can see, starting a business in Asia has many benefits, and there are many options that you may qualify for. What country has the best entrepreneur program? And do you currently run a business in Asia? If so, what's your business about? Leave a comment below and let us know. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. I'm uploading new videos on digital nomad locations, travel updates, visas, crypto advice, and business advice several times a week right now. I highly recommend that you grab a free copy of my ebook, Nomad Elite, the Insider's Guide to Retaining a Life of Freedom. All you need to do is click on the link below the video. And if you got some more time left, check out these videos. Thank you for watching.